If you want to track your field crews effectively without becoming a micromanager, there are 3 critical mistakes you must avoid. Many service owners face the same dilemma. They need visibility to stay profitable, but the moment they mention tracking software or GPS systems, their best workers start to question the direction of the company. Now, over the years, I've helped many service businesses transform disorganized operations into structured, predictable, and profitable systems. What I'm about to share with you comes directly from seeing what works, and more importantly, what consistently fails. Across landscaping, excavation, remodeling, janitorial companies, you could say field service companies nationwide. Today, I'm going to break down the 3 major mistakes that sabotage tracking initiatives in business, along with clear solutions for each one. Now, when you understand these, you'll gain the operational visibility you need without damaging trust or morale across your crews. Now, the first major mistake is what I call the trust versus accountability trap. As a business owner, you know you need accurate data to remain profitable, but no doubt you also remember what it felt like working in the field under a supervisor who just checked in constantly. See, that experience stays with you. It creates an internal conflict. Your business brain says you need the data, but yet your field experience tells you tracking can damage trust. Now, the truth is, you don't have to choose between trust and accountability. Tracking is not about catching workers doing something wrong. Proper tracking is about equipping the business to make better decisions. Your best employees don't resist well-designed systems. They resist systems that make them feel distrusted. Let me show you how SolvePro addresses this with role-based permissions. You see, for each role, it allows the user to only see the information that is relevant to them. For example, crew members can view their assigned jobs, the address, their task list, their own time records, the ability to add notes or upload job photos. They can't view pricing, margins, financials, or other crews' performance unless they have access to that, like a supervisor or an office manager. This role-based security creates a transparent, respectful environment where employees have access to the information that helps them perform without exposing sensitive business data. Transparent time tracking ensures crew members control their own records before payroll, which simply reduces disputes and yet builds trust. Being able to document things with photos protects both your company and your crew by verifying work has been completed on time with proof of site conditions. Now let me share my screen and I'll show you how simple it is to assign role-based security that allows us all to work through the web app and the mobile app. As you look at the screen here, you can simply go to Operations and Users. And here we'll see a list of users in our system. You can instantly see what roles they're assigned just by looking at the list. But to modify that, simply click on a user. And then under Roles, simply pick what role the user has. Hit Save. Now, the next time that user logs in, their UI or their user interface is instantly changed to only show them what they need access to only allow them to see the records that they need to see or create based on their security level. Transparency builds trust. The second major mistake is what we call data overload, or maybe you've heard it described as information overload. You see, many business owners assume that more data equals better decision making. So they begin tracking everything: GPS pings, idle time, speed, drive time, route history. The list could literally go on and on. The reality is, excessive data leads to noise, not clarity. You spend unnecessary hours reviewing matrices that do not impact profitability or operational performance. That time is lost. You'll never gain it back. And while you're buried in complicated reports, your crews feel the weight of overly intrusive monitoring. That builds distrust. The solution is simple. Focus on 5 key data points that actually drive profit and performance. For example, job level, profit margins, crew efficiency. Are they getting the job done in the amount of time you estimated, or are they consistently over? Payment speed. How long is it taking your customers to pay you? Schedule adherence or rework percentages. Do they complete the job and have to go back because something was done wrong? You see, these 5 matrices reveal exactly where money is made and lost. Everything else is a distraction in business. Let me share my screen again. Now, when you log into SolvePro, you are instantly, as the owner or office admin, presented with a dashboard that highlights what matters. For example, invoice versus collected, or scheduled versus completed. How many change orders are being spun up? What's the completion rate of those change orders? All of this matters. The dashboard highlights what matters. For example, if a job was estimated at 8 hours labor, but routinely takes you 11 hours, you don't need a GPS system to solve that problem. You need better estimating. You see, insights in business lead to direct, actionable improvements. That's what you need to track. That's what you need to use in order to make business decisions. The third and final mistake is what is called adoption failure, and this is a big problem. You see, most software rollouts fail, not because the software is inadequate, but because the workers don't see the personal benefit. If the system is designed to only help management, employees perceive it as additional administrative burden and they disengage. You've lost them. You see, real adoption occurs when the system benefits the worker as much as the business. Well, how do we accomplish this? It's easy. Provide a mobile-first design with a simplified interface. The users in the field should be able to look at what work is scheduled for them, click Start Job, clock in and clock out of that job with a few mouse clicks or finger taps on a phone. You see, the daily interaction on a job should take under 3 minutes. Now, many companies think they need geofencing. Well, that can lead to a lot of distraction. However, we track geo data on sensitive things like clock-ins and clock-outs, adding notes and photos. And then you can instantly see, as a company, where those events take place. Let me illustrate this for you, because this creates value for your users. If we look at our screen on the left-hand side, we see activity. If we go down to tracker, we can see we have 4 jobs scheduled for today's date. I can click on any one of these jobs and be able to see exactly where the transaction took place. Now notice location alerts. I don't have any. Location alerts happen when a clocked-in entry or a photo or a note is added more than 1 mile away from that job. See, I don't need to build a geofence. I need to track where the event took place and then show you, as the business owner, the exceptions. Hey, this was outside of our specified limit. And then you can manage the exceptions. It simplifies your systems. You don't need a separate system to track GPS coordinates of everything that's happening. Track the exception. That builds trust. It significantly increases the adoption rate. Additionally, offline capability. So if the site where the employee is working has no signal, time entries and images are stored securely and then synced automatically once a connection is restored. These features eliminate friction. They reduce errors and create a system where crews are willingly able to engage with it. Not to mention bilingual interfaces. So for example, if we look at our screen again, we can simply go to the user profile and change the language to Spanish, and the entire app then, both on the mobile device and on the website, translates into the selected language. This alone significantly increases adoption rates. That's how you gain success. Let's change it back to English because that's the language I speak, and continue on. Now, when we think about these things, these 3 traps, how do we avoid the 3 major crew tracking failures? It's simple. Your system should build trust with role-based permissions, eliminate complexity by focusing on the 5 matrices that matter, increase adoption with mobile-first design that supports your crews. The good news is, SolvePro was created specifically for service businesses that need professional systems without enterprise complexity. Companies between 1 and 100 employees across many different disciplines like landscaping, excavation, remodeling, janitorial, other field-based services can all benefit from these features. We offer a 30-day free trial, 4 times longer than the industry standard, because real adoption requires real testing. We also provide free onboarding to ensure your system is customized for your workflow from day 1. If you want to eliminate chaos in your business, improve profitability, and gain visibility without having to micromanage everything, click on the link in the description. Take control of your operations, track what matters, and scale with confidence. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.